Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. And the official guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or trolls. And last night, I came back from cat feeding, and the Sony or the Mac Mini shuts the TV off, so I have to hit the space bar on my keyboard, type in my password so it goes back to the setup to do YouTube or watch YouTube or do anything on my computer. And I have to sometimes turn the TV on. Now this is the original remote for my 2014 Sony Bravia TV. I've kept this for years, but it's not Blu-ray. This is the phone that won't shut up. On the bed, I found a charging cable for that and other charging cables. Okay, this is my remote commander, Sony. At one point, these were 75 bucks a piece. They're down to 20 bucks. I got one for Kathy when she lost hers. How, I don't know. When she had the same Sony television that I had, still going strong, bought it in 2014. But I looked till 4 in the morning for this thing. I could not find it. I have a box sitting here, which I'm going to take to the bedroom. Two boxes in the bedroom. I looked through those two boxes. I looked through this box. I went out. I threw out recycling. I threw out garbage. I threw out paperwork. And I said, well, maybe it's in recycling. So I'm taking a broom and going through the recycling. Nothing in the one bin. Nothing in the other bin. Go down to the dumpster and take the broom and go through that. The end handle of the broom. Had a hold of it with the other hand. Washed it off afterwards. Nope, not in there. I freaked out thinking, well, I threw it in the garbage. I'm screwed until the first of the month. So I go in the bedroom, and I wonder what's in this box. And I start digging stuff out, and buried on the very bottom, like something out of an Indiana Jones movie, was my remote. And I need this to play my Blu-ray player, which isn't hooked up. I did find another Sony TV, which I may buy down the pike, but I have to go all the way to the peninsula to pick it up. Well, it would give me a monitor right in front of me. It wouldn't be as good as a Thunderbolt. That way I could see what I'm doing in front of me. I'd have to clear off the whole table. But the advantage of that monitor, it has two HDMI ports, which I can finally watch. I can have my computer running or run Blu-ray, because in order to watch a movie on Blu-ray, I have to disconnect the HDMI cable from the Mac Mini, plug it in the Blu-ray, and then turn around. Because this Sony Bravia only has one port. Now, what's weird is the TV I found at this Sony Bravia, it has two. Now, why would the TV that's older have two and the new TV only have one? I can't figure that out. But I'm going to keep this somewhere where I don't lose it. Because I went to bed at 4 in the morning, woke up at 5:45 in the 39-degree cold, and looked for it, and it wasn't there. And I did find my one extra charging cable for my iPad, and the cable that is charging, and that is a much longer cable than the original one, and the original one frayed at the end. So I'm going back to sleep a little bit. I'm tired. Did a lot of stuff last night. I found this hat, and as soon as I put it in the bag, find a home for it, doesn't get crushed. Got cat, everything seems to have cat hair lately. It's my Happy New Year hat. It works for every year. It doesn't say the date. So I'll put this in a bag to keep it dust free. I don't know if I can keep it crush free. I'll put it somewhere. I'll keep wearing it over here. Buy a new hat. So I remade the bed. I figured, well, it's in the bedding. I tore up the bedding. It wasn't in the bedding. And I just did a video for my channel members, a free haul video. And you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you get content you see not on a regular channel. Tell your friends, tell them to subscribe. I'm now at 7,200 subscribers. Hoping to get 8K, hoping to get 10K by the end of the year. Maybe 20. 20K. Who knows? So would be nice to get 100K, get that nice YouTube silver plaque on the wall. It doesn't earn you any more money, but gets you recognition. At least I don't think it earns you any more money. I don't know. I'll have to ask somebody who has a plaque. Do you earn more money with this plaque on the wall? So anyway, I made a lot of progress in that. I still got 2 bins to throw out. I'm going through paperwork, going through stuff, throwing out, keeping throwing out. And then when I have Kathy come over one day, probably next month, the box, we go to Lucky Farrell's. I'll be able to move all this stuff onto the bed, take everything off of this table, put the camera over there, and put my pill bottles on the bed, and pick the table up, put it on the bed, pick the chair up, put it on the bed, and then crawl around the floor, pick everything else that's fallen on the floor, and then vacuum the floor and get the cat. The cats are outside right now. They're fine. And Kitten Cat got a full can of Friskies this morning. No Mama Cat, no beloved sweet Mama Cat. I fear she is gone or dead forever. It's been 13 days, and she should have come back by now, and she hasn't. I miss her very much. Okay. I don't expect him to even chat right now, but I just thought I'd do this video. And I did something this morning. It was really dumb. I'll do a short video on that later when I'm awake. And it wasn't bad, but just, what did I do? You know, sometimes I feel like I need the music from Laurel and Hardy playing in the background. Well, Stanley, this is another fine mess you've gotten me into. What do you have to say for yourself this time? And I was doing better. I was doing it better in the kitchen. I don't know, Ollie. But I have no Stanley. Now, maybe Kathy could be my Stanley. Certainly enough to be Ollie. Enough of girth to be Ollie, but I'm losing weight. But another fine mess, yes. And this place is a fine mess, but I'm working on it. I took a bunch of clothing and the red chaise lounge pads, put them in the hallway. Got this giant mound of laundry. And it's this funny sign on eBay or Amazon. Beware of laundry. So I should get that and put it up in the background. And I have a friend in town who says if I want him to need any help from him, I may call him up and say, yes, take me to the laundromat with the laundry and Kathy and me, and then pick us up when we're done. And that way we wouldn't have to cart the stuff home. I think he'd do it. He has multiple trucks, so. Okay, I don't know where anywhere is. What do they do? Oh, I forgot. They're watching the Super Bowl, maybe. I think that starts at 1 o'clock, though. Maybe they're watching the pregame. Go Chiefs. Beat the Eagles. And I will dig up, when I move the bins of empty bins from the bedroom and the 2 full boxes, I will dig up the wired plug-in Mac Mini speakers that plug into the wall, and try the AM/FM Memorex radio again with coast-to-coast AM, because you really couldn't hear it well with the little tiny headphones, but you could hear it quite clearly on the radio if they were in my ears. So I found that when I was digging through the drawers and said, oh, my little tiny radio that I carry in my shirt pocket or my jacket pocket when I'm walking to the bus, and I can hear baseball, football, talk, sports, weather. FM radio show. It usually picks up much better before a little tiny radio, the tiniest radio I've ever owned. It does quite well for picking up stations. Of course, FM works better. You don't have all that amplitude and stuff bouncing on the atmosphere. So, guess not a great day to do videos, but that's all right. I can post 2 more videos to my membership. I'll do that later. But now I took a picture of the front and back of the remote. I remember now what it's called. The Remote Commander. Dun, 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 dun. I think you get a promotion by now after all these years, but so we have another cup of coffee. I opened opened up the giant bag of Pete's coffee and put it in the jar. That was an effort because they have to hold one end of it, keep the coffee from spilling and pouring in the jar. That's a lot of coffee, and they're up there. And I got a nice calendar from a town in Washington. Let me get the calendar. Ugh. I didn't even like that. I was crawling around the floor last night. This is a 2023 TULAIP, Tulalip Tribe Calendar, Tulalip Market, not tip, lip, in Tulalip, Washington, from Chevron, Marine Drive, Chevron, Tulalip Liquor Store and Smoke Shop. I've never seen a smoke shop actually smoking. Okay, you have some kind of building here. I don't know what it is. And then you have, people leave calendars downstairs this time of year. You have January with the Tulip Casino and Hotel and killer whale jumping out. Imagine if you checked in there and didn't know there was a killer whale, and you wake up, you open the drapes in the morning, and So, maybe Top Cat want to go there one day. And in February, you have another building. Looks like a prison or a college or high school or a government building. I don't know. And then pretty seeing a lake or something, or the ocean. I don't know. Let's see if I can show you all these. And here is a Tulip Tribe. And this looks like their gas station. One of the biggest awnings I've ever seen. And I'm not sure what this is. Now, they don't tell you what any of this is. You just have to guess. This is some kind of marketing area, like a farmer's market or something. I have no idea what it is. Anybody's up there in that neck of the woods, maybe a drone can tell me. Here's another building with a giant snake plant. Looks like a snake, or a Loch Ness monster, or one of those things that wave in front of the oil places. Here's their cemetery. Here's a snow scene with some kind of, I can't read that is. Hold on. What is that? Hibuli Cultural Center. I thought that was a fire station. I was wrong. Showed this in the last video. And that's the end of 2023. And then they have a calendar for 2024. When's my birthday? Sunday. And New Year's will be on a Monday. New Year's Eve will be on Sunday for 2023. And then they have a thing on notes, dates to remember, contacts. And so that's interesting. All right, no one's coming in. Everybody's watching football, I guess, or getting ready for football, or setting up the snacks for football. I'm not going to be watching football. I'm not going to be listening to football. I can watch it on Twitter later. They have clips on Twitter. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great day. Stay dry, stay warm, stay safe. And I will catch you next time. And make sure you don't lose your remote somewhere, because That drove me crazy. I spent 4.5. I spent probably 6 hours looking for that remote after I got done with live video. Couldn't sleep. Where's my room? Where's my room? Where's my room? Finally found it this morning. I've had 2 hours of sleep. I'm going back to sleep. Bye bye for now.